good afternoon, and welcome to a little live stream. I thought I would pop on because I wanted to share with you guys an amazing tool for organizing yourself when you're working from home. It is a little bit tongue-in-cheek, I will warn you that now. I as some of you will know, sometimes when you're working from home it can be quite difficult. It can be quite complicated to get your day in order, and because you're in full charge of what happens, right? You're in complete charge of how your day starts. No one's going to tell you to get up at a certain time. No one's going to tell you to get dressed. No one's going to tell you to get to get ready or to do the things that are necessary. So I've obviously been victim to this, where I have been working from home now for quite a few years, and I have my ups and downs, and recently I've had a few more downs than ups when it comes to being productive whilst working from home, especially since my wife Rebecca's been back at full-time work. And thankfully some of you out there have noticed this, and my good friend Shazad, who's normally in the chat, has actually sent me a tool that I think could be quite fundamental in how it will affect my productivity going forward. So I thought I'd share it with you. Like I said, it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but it is fun. I thought I'd just pop on and have a little bit of a laugh with you guys on a Sunday afternoon whilst it's pretty grim. I'll say a few hellos. We've got Claire Borden in the chat as well. Thank you for popping in, Claire. We've got Steve Brano, Tornado Eddie, Silver Manny, Shazad, the man himself, Reselling Polly Sam. Thank you for popping in. Fat Girl Sewing and Lark Trading. Thank you for popping in, guys. Do appreciate it. I hope you guys have had a good day, car booting, etc. There was my local car boot is still not running. My local car boot is still not up. There is a car boot that's near me, which is in Norcross, but that is still like a 15-mile drive each way. So you're talking about 30 minutes each way, and whilst that's not a lot, that particular car boot doesn't, in my opinion, warrant that kind of a journey sometimes even, and I'm not really in a great deal of need for stock. And TACSSHACK says hi. Paul says hi. Kevin says you look orange. That might be my camera settings. I'm trying out like I'll see if I can fix that somehow. I don't know if I can fix that. Oh gosh, I look orange. That doesn't surprise me though, because I think that does happen. It's because everything's on auto picture, auto white balance and all that stuff. Okay, we'll have to see what I can do about that. Let me see if I can make it a bit more. There you go. I don't know if that'll help it or not. But that's made the colours a bit more neutral, so I don't know. I need to mess with my camera really. So I've changed it now, so it should look very kind of neutral now. So we'll see what happens. Tornado says, I wish I had charity shops or car boots. Yeah, there's none here for me either. It's pretty bad. It's not looking, none of the charity shops have opened up, so we're still waiting for those to open up. And like I said, the car boots, there is one open, but it's not the best one at the best of times. I'd prefer different ones, but we'll see. Reselling Polly Sam says went to Norcross last week. Oh really? How did you find it, Sam? Norcross, I didn't realize you'd gone to Norcross. That's pretty cool. Where do you live again? You live quite local to me, I guess, Sam. Claire says mine is looking to open up next Sunday. Was undecided if to go. If my local one opened, because I've got a local one called Billsborough, which is literally down the road, like a 10-15 minute drive. If I had that one, I think I'd be pretty pleased and I would go to it. I'd obviously be as careful as I can, but we're still going out in day-to-day life, getting our food shop, etc. So I suppose it's not too different. You're going to sell there next week, okay? I drove an hour to a car boot today. Long way, says Tom Currie. Yeah, an hour is it's a fair journey. I mean, I suppose I've been spoilt recently when I've been buying from contacts and stuff, because I kind of want my journeys to mean something. So like, in the past I've done it as well, and no doubt in the future I'll do it again. But I don't like the thought of driving for like an hour odd in the hope of finding something. If it was like something that I knew I was going to get, so for example if it was like a Facebook find or something, that's different because you know the value and you can work it out, can't you? Lark Trading says washed out here. I hope it look. I'll mess with the colors next time. I've made it kind of a more normal color, so hopefully it won't be too orange. But yeah, I'm hoping it's okay. I don't know. I'm using my camera and I'm using like some. You know when you introduce new tech for the sake of it, because I like gadgets. That's all that's happened. So I do apologize if it's not looking great. Shazad says you get a star for the hair. Oh man, now my battery pack needs changing. Hold on guys, wait 1 second. It said I had battery, but there we go. There we go. Luckily, I have got a battery, so you can still hear me. Bear with me guys, bear with me. Let me just slot that into the camera. These are all teething problems, you know? These are teething problems, you know? Gosh. There we go. Okay, we should be back up and running in a moment. There we go. Ta-da, back again. Okay. Get a star for the hair. Yeah, the hair was Rebecca. I wanted a haircut. I felt like a mess. And Beck was kind enough to give me a short back and sides. I think it's pretty respectful. I think it's respectable, you know. I think it's pretty decent, you know. Can't grumble. Oh yeah, Sam is from Wigan. Yeah, okay. My wife's booked me haircut for next month. Shame, I'm quite enjoying being a rocker, says an anonymous data point. I really don't like it when my hair gets too wild. Especially, it depends on how I'm feeling. Like at the moment, I need to feel like I'm at least half decent. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. And Sam says, we only really went for a look. It was okay, not fabulous though. Thank you for the bits on Chris Thrifties. Thank you for popping in. Tommy has popped in as well. Tommy Bernhard. I'm not getting up in time for car boots. I got up in time for a car boot. I just didn't go because, like I said, it was not. They're not at the moment. The one that's open isn't necessarily worth going to, in my opinion. It's just not. Just not quite right for me. I just don't think it's that good. Freshly showered and ready to attack the day. You've got me beat, says in it to flip it. That's good to hear. I hope you have a good day though still. Camera looks good, says anonymous data point. Thank you. -1 star for being a potato. More saturated. Everything's gone black. Yeah, it's black because the battery died. I apologize for that. You're looking good, bro. Handsome chap. Thank you very much. My haircut, I'm very happy with it. It's made me feel really happy. It's funny how things like that can affect your mood. All right, Georgina's popped in. Hi there. Thank you for popping in. Nice surprise. Can you get a dummy battery? That's what I see. Yes, I could. I just haven't gotten one yet. Don't believe him, guys. He went for a bacon bite on the cameras. Beck has actually got scones in the oven, and I've already had a really nice breakfast. I actually had a bagel with some pastrami and an egg and some Mexicana cheese, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. You look like you've lost weight, Peter. I wish, but I think it's just the effects of the hair. Anyway, guys, I want to get to the topic of the title: reseller organization tool. My good friend in the chat there, Shazad, noticed that I've been falling off the wagon a little bit lately in terms of getting organized, and he has come up with quite a professional tool in order to help me get back on my feet, just to be more productive during the day. So he actually kindly sent me this, and I'm very appreciative of it. And this is a star chart, as you can see. Very cool. It is actually, I think there must be a typo there because it says it's age 3 to 11, but I'm pretty sure that that it does apply, because it's a great way of organizing your day. So if you're working for yourself, you can make sure you're doing well. And it's got a really nice star motivational system. So every time you do something right, you can give yourself a star. So you can see there's a few chores here that I'm going to need to plan my day out with. We've got go to bed on time, and I'm doing that one, so I'm already ahead. I've been going to bed on time the last 2 days in a row. So basically, when Rebecca goes to bed and she says, "Here, are you coming to bed?" Normally I'd say to her, I'll be up soon," and 2 or 3 hours later, I'm still down here. But because I know I've got stars on the line, I want these stars. It's a motivational tool. So now I'll be able to get that go to bed on time. So I've got that one under control. I've got to be nice to others. That can be difficult sometimes, but overall I'm pretty good. Do my homework. I'm not sure how that will apply right away, but I think what that means is, make sure your taxes are up to date. I think that's what that's for. Clear away my toys. So yeah, definitely after I've been using my RC cars and I've been using those items, I normally leave them sprawled all over the office. So I'm pretty sure that's going to help me. Get dressed. That's quite a good one. Get dressed. Sometimes I definitely do fall short of getting dressed. I'll just be in my pajamas all day or whatnot. I won't make myself presentable, but I think with this one, that's going to be good. Help around the house. I think that is very useful. I'm definitely going to be using that one because I'm the one that's at home. So as well as running the business, Beck is at work most of the time. So I need to make sure that the home is maintained, especially when the kids are at home as well. So I definitely need that one. And hopefully I will be able to get the stars for that as well. Brush my teeth. Definitely. You can't attack the day. You just won't feel good if you've got that nasty taste in your mouth because you've not been brushing your teeth. It's just not a good way to be. And also, imagine if you're about to make a big deal with someone, you're about to close a deal. You're like, hey, we take 100 for this, and then they get a waft of your breath, and suddenly they're like, no, I want 200 because I don't want to deal with you anymore. Suddenly you ruin the deal because of your halitosis. So definitely brush my teeth is something I will be definitely making sure I get to. Now on this side as well, it continues. There's actually a few more chores here which I think are quite good. Put shoes, clothes away. So obviously that pertains to when I am dealing with clothes and footwear, and I'm dealing with those items. It can become overwhelming. If you say you buy a giant clothes haul or a giant shoe haul, it's very easy to get excited and be like, wow, I picked up these amazing items. I'm so happy with them, and then you can just start just leaving them around, and it can affect your performance. Whereas this particular motivational tool, put shoes, clothes away, reminds you that once you have processed the item, put it away. Tidy my room. Very important. You've got to make sure your room is tidy, that you're working from. You don't want to be working in a mess. Have a bath or shower. Again, running with the hygiene theme. That's there to help you close deals better. No one wants to make deals with you when you smell of BO. You can't be going to the table. You can't be at the car boot. Imagine when you're at the car boot. Imagine, obviously, after Corona, people are there getting items, and you've got to reach across. You've got to reach across. You've got to reach across. You have to get that item before they get it. You don't want to be giving that impression to your competitors, but also to the person you're buying from, that you don't know how to look after your body hygiene because you're not showering enough. You've got to make sure that's on point, and that will help you. Reading, writing practice. This is an extremely useful tool as well. This is going to help me massively. Reading and writing, it's important because then otherwise you're not going to be able to read the listings that you're writing. You won't be able to write your listings out. Obviously very important. Put rubbish in the bin. Got to do it. This is my favorite. Use the toilet or potty. I don't think it's giving you an option to use a toilet or potty. I think it's just being general, because some of us will prefer to use a potty, some of us will prefer to use a toilet. That's down to you what you choose, but just use one. Don't go elsewhere. Just make sure it's either the toilet or the potty. Share my toys. Now what that means is, some of this may seem coded as if it was meant for children. Trust me, this is a real organization tool. Share my toys is to do with making sure that you're sharing. Say for example, you buy a lot of stuff that you don't need anymore. Pass it on. Maybe offer stock up to fellow resellers that may want to deal with something that you particularly don't want to deal with. That allows you to do that. Clothes in the laundry basket. That's an important one for us clothing resellers out there. If you do need to wash your clothes, don't wash them and then just throw them on the floor, because you'll only make them dirty again. You want to use a laundry basket. Say please and thank you. Manners don't cost anything, guys. Manners don't cost anything. When you're out there, you're dealing with people, definitely say please and thank you. Otherwise, it's not right. At the end of the day, make my bed. You've got to make your bed.
I have never felt so motivated in my whole life.
An empty bed.
I will 100 figure out how to
Tommy,
budget toothpaste and soap for now on.
I do appreciate it. Eat my food. Definitely eat your food. You need energy in which to be able to sustain yourself. When you're out there and you're reselling, you've got to make sure that you've got the energy to get those deals. If you don't get those deals, you're not going to be able to get those deals if you're not fueled up correctly. And finally, wash hands. I mean, do I need to even explain that, considering the current situation? So yeah, definitely I recommend this tool to anyone out there that's new to reselling, or even if you're an experienced reseller but you feel that you've fallen off the wagon maybe and you need a little bit of motivation. Definitely recommend this tool. It's been specifically designed, scientifically in fact, for the reseller community. And I think it will definitely help. I'm hoping to see some big results as soon as I start using this. Hopefully it will get me listing a lot more than I am, just be a bit more productive with my day. So that's that. So I may not have been to any car boots today, so I've got no hauls to share with you guys, unfortunately, with no items to sell, but I'm on my way. That's the thing, I'm on my way. So I hope that you guys found that useful. If there's any questions about this tool, please let me know in the chat, and we can go from there. Thank you again, Tommy, for the super chat. I do apologize, didn't get to read it out. I've never felt so motivated in my whole life. I will 100% figure out how to toothpaste and soap budget. Was it how to toothpaste and soap from now on? Okay. Right. Hey, let me just go into the chat and say a few highs as well. Tornado Eddie says this chat is just bullying Z. Very true, Tornado Eddie. Shazad says I ordered when we were on Tommy's channel. Yep. I have one of them for dry nights, says TACSSHACK Tom Currie. I like it, says Rift Beast. Fantastic.
Star chart is great. I use one for dry nights.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Tom has donated £2 as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. You should add a reward for getting a certain amount of stars, says Tornado Eddie. That's a good idea. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to fiddle with the system as it is, because it's a tried and tested. It's a proven system. So I don't know if I should be the one to start adjusting it. Although that does sound like a good idea. Well, they're replaying Euro 2016. Paul Calvert says they're replaying Euro 2016. Oh gosh. Anomalous Data Point says, oh my god, this is the future. Too damn funny, Shazad to live it. Jennifer Hayes pops in. Shelster Rooney says, Jesus H, did your kids buy you a star chart? I mean, excellent. No, Shelley, it wasn't. No, it was Shazad. Wait, was that Krillin? What the hell is going on here, says Jennifer. Oh, you can never tell. Can't work out if this is serious or not, says Georgina. I'll leave that to you to decide, Georgina. Hi Aussie Steve, how are you? Hi Lisa. In it to flip it chooses potty. Okay, it's a good choice. Paradox Picker says potty is always more fun, plus no need to flush. That's a good point, Paradox Picker. Yeah, there's no need to flush. However, being as we're all adults here, that would obviously then require you to deal with the contents. Marrakesh says, good morning everybody. Karin says, hi Zahir, hope you're well. I am well, believe it or not. Although you may question that after watching this video, Karin. Who did Shaz buy you this? Yes, he did. Yorkshire Trader says, haha, I want one. Oh my god, no wonder I'm such a mess. I need one of those Shanky's finds. I have doubts. Sounds too good to be true. Aussie Steve, it's a proven system. It's definitely a proven system. A star chart is great. I use one for dry night, says Tom. Thank you for the super chat, Tom. AppleCore, Aaron says, looks good. Do you have an affiliate link for the chart, says Lisa? No, Lisa, I'm fully behind this without an affiliate link. I don't have an affiliate link to it. Where will you hang your chart, Z? That's a good question. I need to find somewhere so that I can display my achievements. I'll see if I can figure a way out of hanging it, maybe on that row of boxes or something. I don't know. I'm enlightened, says Antique Curious, and Shazad says, can we have a weekly update on the Chinwag? We'll see if we can do a weekly update. Shaz, is this what you use? Pete's Retro Collectibles, says Hazy. Hi Pete. Not sure if I can potty by myself yet. I'm only 57, says Steve. Oh, and thank you for the £2 super chat, AppleCore Productions, Aaron. Thank you. I hope you've had a chance to play with your RC yet. I hope you're enjoying it, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It's my hubby Darren's birthday today, and he's cooking dinner. Wanted steak, and he does it better. Karin, happy birthday to Darren, and happy Father's Day as well to Darren. Yeah, that's fantastic. Steak. We're actually going to have steak this evening, funnily enough, and I'm going to be cooking the steak as well. So that is fantastic. Zahir, can you make a shoe video about English shoes to look for? Asked Marrakesh. I could do. I have sold a lot of shoes in the past, actually, but funnily enough, I've sold an awful lot of footwear, shoes in the past, and did very well out of it. I could do a video like that, but I think I need to be in the right place for it. At the moment, I enjoy making these kinds of videos, but I think I will. I think I will, actually. Do you have an Amazon affiliate link? Asked through Beast. No, I don't. Shazad says, I wouldn't get through my day without the chart. AppleCore says, be honest, are you selling these in your shop? Was this RA that just hasn't sold as well as you liked, so you thought about selling it to us? I wish I was that smart, Aaron. No, it's definitely not something you'll find in my store. This was kindly bought for me by Shazad, because he could see I was in dire need of the help. So yeah. Hey Jason, how are you? Have the monsters sold? No, Georgina, they have not sold. They're still there. I need to really look at the pricing and stuff, to be honest. I think I'm overpriced, so that's why no one's buying them. Will Rebecca be supervising the Star Awards, or is this a self-assessment? That's actually a good point. It may affect the integrity of the system if I was to award my own stars. I hadn't thought of that. That's a very good point, anomalous data point. I will have to see whether Rebecca is up for taking on stewardship of the star system. But I don't know. I'd like to think I can be trusted with them. Part of me does think I would possibly award myself undeserved stars, which would only be fooling myself. But there we go. I'll give this a go if Z says it's a winner. He's never let me down in the past. Steve. Yeah, I definitely think it's I don't know if I should put this out there. I hope you guys know that there's a winky smiley face in the title. I'm just gonna hope that lets you know that this is and I said this is tongue in cheek. You don't bring up the fuckless. Yeah, they're terrible. He's only dad to Monty, our dog, but he's our very spoiled. Dads come in all shapes and sizes, Karin, and a pooch is as much a member of the family as far as I'm concerned. What star would you receive for a proper shoe video? I don't know, Tommy. I don't know how many stars. 2 stars. I just love the names in it to flip it. Oh, Fugglers. Yeah. being a bit guy in there. See, I think if I came up with a good quality shoe video with some good tips, some good brands that I've sold in the past, perhaps I think I could be quite a good video. I know what kind of shoes to look for, and half of it is just learning the styles, really, isn't it? Like knowing what an Oxford shoe is and how the eyelets are and all that kind of stuff, you know, whether it's wingtip, you know. I mean, really, one thing I will say is I still haven't found any of that shell cordovan goodness. That's what I'm really looking for. F you if you think you can be trusted. Beck is the only one that can give out the stars. Wow, Shazad, strong opinion there, very strong opinion, but I can respect that. All right, seriously though, I do like. I think that's hilarious. I will use it just for the fun of it. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping that I'm hoping the car boots and the charity shops near me are going to start opening up, because currently nothing's open, because that will help me get out a bit and look for some stock. I do actually have some stock. I've been hunting around the house, and I have actually found, you know, when you find stuff that you didn't. You think you've cleared everything out, but you actually have a lot more than you thought you did. And I've actually found a bunch of stuff that I can list on the general store. There's loads on the RC store as well, so I'm going to be working through that in the coming week, and I'm motivated, and I'm going to make sure I give myself the relevant rewards for working on those things during the week. So I'm feeling pretty good. I hope you guys are feeling good for the week to come, even though it's a bit of a grey day, grey afternoon. You know, Sunday can be a tough day sometimes. I don't know what it is about Sundays. Sundays it's great if you've been to the car boot in the morning and you've had a really good car boot. Then Sunday is fantastic. But if you haven't had a chance to go out to the car boots or the garage sales, or you've gone and not had a great one, Sundays can be a bit tough sometimes. I don't know. Aussie Steve says, Z, the new Yoda, teach me, master. Trained as a Jedi, request for him. Star chart will you use? You know, I like my star chart. It's I'm very happy with it. Ashley Carruthers, hi Ashley, afternoon everyone. Looking good, Z. Lockdown looks good. You know what, Ashley? I wasn't looking like this until very recently. Thanks to Rebecca, really. Rebecca gave me a shut back and sides, so yeah, I mustn't grumble. I'm really happy. It makes me feel good. Guys, one thing I will say is it is incredibly surprising how these little things can affect you. Like you have to know what affects you, and I think we're all learning things about ourselves, especially in lockdown. And I've got to say, the difference it made, like, I feel like a new person. Like Beck, she did this for me yesterday. And I won't lie, I think part of me wanting to live stream today was just to show off the Swish do, you know, like, just feel good, you know, feel good. It's amazing that how these things can affect you, and it's important to find these things, these little triggers that you have, because they can really help. But thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate the compliment. Can you set up a 24-hour Twitch stream so we can see the progress of the charts? Unfortunately, AppleCore Productions, aka Aaron, no, because my Twitch stream is for high-level gaming, which I will be getting back into. For those of you that don't know, I am actually a professional streamer as well. Something that I do. I've not been focusing on it as much over the past week, so that channel is restricted for that kind of activity. The star charts, I will see if I can update you guys as often as I can. I will with more videos. I'm hoping I will be putting more videos out going forward. I know I say this a lot, but I am hoping that I will be more consistent with videos, and hopefully you will get updates from the star chart during my vlogs. Maybe I'll start daily vlogging again. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But more regular videos. If you guys obviously want updates, I'm not being conceited. Of course you'll want to see updates of the star chart. No, I'm not saying that, but you know. How's the Hero is not the biggest. Oh gosh, Tommy, I can't even read that. Food rewards, Georgina. Food rewards. Yeah, food rewards. They are good rewards. I constantly eat though when I'm like, yeah. So I need to do that. He has no Google Assistant. I came in late and can't believe I've missed most of these teachings. Aussie Steve, you've not missed much, Steve. Thank you for feeling that you could have missed so many wise teachings, but you haven't missed many. Beck did a good job, says Karin, and so does Ashley. Oh, thank you guys. She was very pleased with herself, so she feels pretty happy. She's actually cut her own hair recently. It's funny how lockdown has taught a lot of people what they're capable of in certain ways as well. Well, not everybody, I've not learned that much, but Beck is like really confident with this stuff now, and it's like I'm quite happy for her to do my hair now. Rumor has it that you watched the end of Ad's interview on my channel. He looks very different. One of the better looking versions. Will you include playing Fortnite in your star charts? I will actually. I could possibly put streaming in as one of the things that I get a star for, because I do want to be streaming more regularly. I didn't know about Twitch. What games do you play, says Yours Traders? I mostly play Fortnite and, well, actually more Call of Duty at the moment. Fortnite kind of, I'm not in the good place with Fortnite at the moment, but I do play Fortnite and Call of Duty and anything else that I fancy, really. I want to play some GTA at some point, but yeah, I was streaming quite regularly until I've basically been in a little bit of a rut over the last couple of weeks, and things went a bit off the boil, but I'm going to be bringing them back on the boil. The boiling has started, guys. The boiling has started. There will be much boiling ahead, so hopefully things will improve. But yeah, so anything else? I don't know. I think, how long have we been talking about? Half an hour I've talked about this, have I? Wow. I have got verbal diarrhea, clearly. Talk about a star chart for 3 to 11-year-olds for half an hour. Z, you've still not updated your eBay store link on your channel about page. Just think of all those fugglers you could have sold. I would like for the fugglers to sell organically, BCP. You know, it's not the same. I really appreciate when people from YouTube buy things from the store. I really appreciate it, but I wouldn't mind. They should be selling organically as well, you know. I think they should, but I'm overpriced on them anyway. I'll change it once I've lowered the price, BCP, but I do appreciate BCP is just legendary mod, really. Has Beck got a chart too? Aussie Steve, Beck does not need a star chart. She's the opposite of me in every way, pretty much. I think that's why we get on so well. She's like the complete opposite of me in like pretty much every way. Yeah, she does not need a star chart, honestly. She's like a walking star chart. She gets ish done, right? She gets ish done. So yeah. It's good to see that you're more upbeat. Thank you, Shazad. I feel a lot better. I've made a few steps, like I told you, Shazad. I feel better for it. I feel better for it. Damn, I was late and missed a chart. We'll need to watch back. Ashley, it's not the kind of chart you think. I've actually got this star chart. This is a reselling tool that I was talking about. You'll have to watch from the beginning, Ashley. You'll have to watch from the beginning. Go and give yourself the first star. No, I'm going to start it from Monday. Anomalous data point. The chart will start on Monday. There's actually spaces here. We could maybe get some of you guys involved. If anyone else wants to join in, there's actually spaces for quite a few people here. So if anyone wants to join in, and I keep, you know, for motivation, maybe if you guys out there are struggling and you want to take part with this great tool, then you can also join in, and we can track progress. But this is actually, like I said, a very high level tool. Shazad sent this to me, so I know it's all about, you know, high level business and reselling. So we'll see. Do you not need to list things for them to sell organically? Ashley, the fugglers have been listed for a while, but I think our general store is like dead because I've not listed on it for ages, and it's just dead. So maybe that's why listings aren't showing. But I'm sure all the fugglers are listed. I'm pretty sure. I think you deserve a star for tonight, says obviously. Well, I will be going to bed on time. So if I go to bed on time, I should really get a start for it, shouldn't I? So maybe I'll start it tonight. And I'm being nice. I've been nice. You know, I've done a few of these things. So we'll see. Um, Q3 starts soon. Need to get stuff on people. I need inspiration reasons for drastic action listing. Yeah, listing. You know what? I think we've all taken a bit of a shake with this whole lockdown thing, and I think it's affected a lot of people. Even some people that may not think they've been affected have probably been affected more than they realize. I know it's certainly affected me a lot more than I thought it would. It's affected me a lot more than I thought it would, massively more. But hopefully, you know, I can keep myself on track. So we'll see what happens. He's in the one for the stars. And question: is this chart a 1 day chart? I'm thinking 2 days may be too much. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can just keep it going for the whole week. You know, we'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll be able to keep it going for the whole week. It will be motivational. Right, guys. I just wanted to share it with you. Really, I thought it put a big smile on my face when when I got that through the post. I was like, what? I was like, seriously. It gave me a little laugh. So I do thank you for that. I just thought I'd make a little video about it. Early bedtime is definitely Hey Nadine. So that's really all I had to talk about. I've not been to any car boots. I've not been to any charity shops. I haven't got any fresh stock to share. I will hopefully be putting out a video tomorrow, some kind of a vloggy style thing, and we'll see what happens. Karin says, my eBay shop has taken a major backseat as I'm doing really well making and selling face coverings. Yeah, Karin has been crushing it. Guys out there, if there's anyone in the chat that wants a really swanky face covering, Karin the Sewing Thrifter in the chat is the person to speak to. Get in touch with her either on Facebook. I'm not sure where else she sells them, Etsy maybe. But if you need those, if you want something personalized, she's the person to go to. Can you do shipping now? I've already done my shipping, Tommy. There wasn't a lot to ship. I've actually had, I don't know about you guys, but I've actually had a really awful weekend. No sales yesterday, none today so far. So yeah, just like and this is on the RC store, which has been doing pretty well. It's just gone flatlined. So it's another reason to be motivated to get on and have a really good day tomorrow and keep it going through the week and just be upbeat about things and not let them get you down. So yeah, it's been pretty crap. It's like this weekend has been terrible. I've done all my shipping, so there's none to do, unfortunately. I may pop on later, like I said, on Twitch. I'll probably pop on and play a bit of Call of Duty or maybe Fortnite. I've not even played Season 4 and Fortnite yet. But I'll definitely pop on to play a little bit of that maybe later. But yeah, hopefully I'll be doing some more streams and things during the week, or videos during the week. I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you ever so much to the lovely people in the chat. Thank you for watching. Instagram, same name. Karin says Instagram. Guys, check out Karin the Sewing Thrifter on Instagram. She's been whacking out those face coverings, and they, you know, obviously, if you want something that's personalized, made by someone in the community, it's a great way of. You know what? I know this is like a joke, etc. But the community is important, guys. You know, really, it's worth appreciating it. Sometimes, you know, I think it's easy to get overwhelmed by it and be like, step away from it, and I've done that in the past where I've stepped away, but overall it's only more beneficial to be part of the community. It really is. And that's a great example of it, what Karin's doing there. You know, it's been fantastic. It's such a nice thing to do. You know, recently with Lainey as well, and the laptop, the Ian Tat Doctor set up that GoFundMe type thing, and I mean, that couldn't have happened to a bad person. I mean, there's so much. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. Really, if you haven't taken part in the reseller community, I do suggest you think about it and get in there. But I'm sure everyone that's in this chat already is. But just saying. Thank you so much for popping in. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.